You're listening to DZMIL, the factual DZMIL, fearless DZMIL, and balanced broadcasting network in the Philippines. This is DZMIL Radio 4.6, news that matters.
Good morning, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Live from the news headquarters of the News Defensor Santiago. This is DZMIL Radio 4.6, a proud member of the KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcasters ng Pilipinas.
News that brings you the hottest and exclusive 5 News Minutes updates.
DZMIL.
Time check today is 10 o'clock in the morning of May 26, 2022. The time check was brought to you by McDonald's.
Ito, kaya mong sagutin.
Paparapapa, love ko to. And now, for our news headlines. For our global news,
6 arrested, charged in Toronto, Canada for sex trafficking operation.
for our national news,
The Court of Appeals uphold life terms of 2 Pampanga women in international sex rape.
for our local news,
139 trafficking victims rescued at Bataan Port.
the factual DZMIL, fearless DZMIL, and balanced broadcasting network in the Philippines. This is DZMIL Radio 4.6, news that matters.
Good morning, Philippines. This is your newscasters for today, Gerald Saber G. Beltran.
And I am her truthful direct partner, Jonale Pasqua.
And you are listening to DZMIL Radio 4.6, News That Matters. With the increasing number of human trafficking cases, global authorities intensifies and add more conditions for the safety of their citizens. For information updates, live from the Halton Regional Police Service in Toronto, Canada, here is Gia. Gia?
The Halton Regional Police Service charged 6 people after an investigation into human trafficking. Investigators say that the arrests were tied to attempts to arrange meetings for sexual services with a 16-year-old during the first week of May. Halton Regional Police Service said in a release that the project goal was to identify and arrest offenders seeking sexual services from females under the age of 18. Those arrested have been charged with communicating for the purpose of obtaining consideration of sexual services from a person under 18. Halton Regional Police Service did not release the identity of the accused due to an ongoing investigation. Back to you, HQ.
Giving you the hottest, latest updates regarding the same situation in various parts of the Philippines. Reporting live on field is Renz Zalihi. Renz?
Yes, Jana, I'm currently here in the Court of Appeals in Manila, which upheld the life imprisonment sentence and more than 2 million pesos fines imposed by Pampanga Court on 2 women for violation of anti-trafficking law. In a decision on May 4 and made public online recently, the Court of Appeals said Julie Nicdao and another woman, named in court records only as Triple Y, are guilty beyond reasonable doubt of qualified trafficking. Triple's real name was concealed to protect the identity of her sibling, one of their minor age victims referred to as Triple A. The operation to catch the 2 was hatched following international intelligence cooperation in 2018 with the Australian Federal Police, Queensland Police Service, and National Bureau of Investigation Anti-Human Trafficking Division. Back to you, Jana.
Returning after short reminder to bring you the hottest exclusive 5 minutes news update. DZMIL 4.6.
I am your Chikadorang Codet to give you some information. Human trafficking is the use of force, deception, or compulsion to obtain labor or commercial sex acts. It is also in the business of taking freedom for monetary gain. Human trafficking occurs when the perpetrator, also known as trafficker, takes an action and then uses force, deception, or coercion to force the victim to perform commercial sex acts or labor services. According to Republic Act 9208, Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act of 2003, it is a penal law against human trafficking, sex tourism, sex slavery, and child prostitution. That information is brought to you by Human Trafficking Hotline Organization, Understanding of Human Trafficking by Polaris, Human Rights Careers, Philippine Commission on Women, and Blue Campaign. One voice, one mission, and human trafficking.
Time check. It's currently 10:15 in the morning. That time check was brought to you by Colgate.
Brush, 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 3 times a day. Brush, brush, brush to keep cavities away. Brush, 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 3 times a day. Brush with Colgate.
And now we're back at DZMIL.
For our local news, reporting live again at Port of Naples in Manila, Renz Halili. Renz?
Authorities rescued 139 human smuggling victims from a cruise ship in Bataan before dawn Tuesday. The Philippine Coast Guard and National Bureau of Investigation launched a joint operation at about 1 a.m. on the MV Forever Lucky, a cruise ship docked at the Port of Orion and bound for Micronesia. The raid was launched after the Philippine Coast Guard and National Bureau of Investigation were tipped off by the National Coast Watch Center after the latter discovered that the ship was involved in human smuggling. Back to you guys.
And that concludes our 5-minute radio broadcast.
Again, this is your truthful and direct newscaster, Jonale Pasqua.
And Gerald Saber Gibotron. You're listening to DZMIL, the factual,
DZMIL.
fearless,
DZMIL.
and balanced broadcasting network in the Philippines. This is DZMIL Radio 4.6, your news broadcast that matters. DZMIL, now signing off.
For more information, please stay tuned to DZMIL Radio 4.6.